All right, the last few things we need to talk about are population. Now, these apply to all methods, whether you're talking about an experiment, a questionnaire survey, participant observation, any of those 5 methods, you need to know what the population is. And the population is the entire group a person wants to study. Okay, that's the entire group. So if I wanted to study how Iowans are going to vote, my population is everyone that is 18 and older that's registered to vote in Iowa. Now, I certainly wouldn't ask every one of those people their opinions on the voting, but that's the whole group. So I would take a random sampling. And again, this is a method that randomly selects some people out of that population, and every member has an equal chance of being selected for the question, okay, or for the survey, or for the experiment. You can do that by a lottery, putting everybody's name in a hat and randomly drawing them. Now, they don't do things quite that primitive now. Now it's a computer that lottery picks the names. It's no different than lottery pick for being called as a juror. You could say every 10th name, every 15th name, every 77th name. So you have a list and you just count down to 50. That's a person. Count to 50 again. That's a person. You can also stratify this sampling by putting them in specific categories or groups. If your method is important to know, how do men answer versus how do women answer, how do 50-year-olds answer versus 20-year-olds, then you would want to stratify your entire population. So you would take your population, divide them or subdivide them into those categories, and then randomly select from a lottery 20 women's names or 20 men's names or 20 people that are 50 years old or 20 people that are 30 years old. And so if that's important, you would do that. If you don't care how boys or girls answer, you wouldn't stratify it. You would just randomly get 50 people, and if that meant it was 40 men and 10 women, who cares? But if you need to know what that is, then you would stratify that random sampling.